Hello everyone, how are you all doing? In today's video, we are going to talk about the HomePod OS 14.5 and should you update your device to this firmware or not. Let's find out in today's video without wasting any more time. My name is Jay and you are watching Tech Hyped. Let's talk about the size of this update. So this update came around 67 MBs on my HomePod Mini, and if you are rocking a HomePod Mini, it will be the same for you. And then talking about the new features and changes, the main thing. So after updating to this firmware, you do not really see a lot of new features and changes that is visible, and the thing is that the number one change that is most prominent here is that I realized after updating to this firmware my HomePod was up for 2 more seconds. I mean, when you say hey IRI. So when you say that phrase, which wakes up your HomePod will be up for 2 more seconds. I realized this. This was the one of the most prominent feature that I noticed after updating my HomePod to this firmware. Well, another thing is talking about the sound quality. Obviously, some people apparently on my previous video said that how is the sound quality after updating? Is it the same or is the bass high or low? Because I'm experiencing that personally. To me, I never really thought that this is a issue of sound quality or about Siri there are any issue on the HomePod OS ever, because HomePod OS is really simple. It's not really a big thing, that's the reason they do not release betas of HomePod OS, because it do not really need a lot of resources to get to just run seamlessly, because it is just awesome. Well, talking about the third-party support of HomePod, well, Apple said that in late 2021 we will see, or I thought it's late 2021, but apparently it was early 2021. And Apple, come on, we are almost in the mid of 2021 and still we can't ask Siri to play songs on HomePod Mini from other sources, for example, Amazon Music or Spotify, from any other platform. If we are talking about, obviously many people have Apple Music, but if we don't have Apple Music, we can't really ask Siri to play music for us. Well, the main thing is that new voices were added on iOS 14.5, and those voices are really good, and they are as good as a actual person at this point. The voices are just amazing. But this doesn't make sense, Apple. You didn't really include those voices on HomePod. I'm really sad now. I mean, I actually was so hyped for this HomePod OS update that this update will bring in a lot of new voices to HomePod, and it is pretty dope, right? Those voices on iPhones sound pretty dope, not gonna lie. If you haven't tested it, go ahead and go to settings and Siri and then test those voices out yourself. Those voices on iOS 14.5 on iOS are just amazing, but they didn't really release those voices on the HomePod OS 14.5. And yes, that's pretty much it that this update brings in. Now you gotta decide that should you update your HomePod to this firmware or not. Well, if you would ask me personally, I would say go ahead and update it. There is nothing wrong in updating, right? You are not losing anything. Still, at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to update or not. I am here to just give in all information that is new in iOS and HomePod OS software. That's pretty much it for today's video. If this video was helpful for you all, consider dropping a like and subscribe to this channel, because I do tend to make more videos on Apple, HomePod and iOS and pretty much every OS updates, so you do not want to miss them. Peace out, and I'll meet you all in the very next episode. It was fun talking to you today.